Okay, so Nico, Woody, this is a little demonstration of how we do probability proportionate to size selection of the PSUs automatically. So in this table we have um, the EAs, the total sample frame for Baalbek-Hermel, and Nico has already done the minimum and maximum range for the households for each of the hexagons or PSUs. And he's already done this manually. So this way we can do a little check to see if if his work is correct. So he has numbered the clusters 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's an extra one, but 1 through 33. So because I've already given the numbers 1 and 33 to um, another strata, I've got the numbering for Baalbek-Hermel. The cluster range is going to go from 84 to 116, which is 33 PSUs. So I've just taken 84 to 116. I've just made a little row of that. And then over here, so let's just say cluster number. I'll just give these little headings. And then this is the PPS sampling number, PPS sample number. And I derived that by taking 29, which was the first random number that Nico generated between 1 and the sampling fraction, 29, plus the sampling fraction, so 29 plus 2,552. And then I just dragged that all the way down to the bottom, so I have the PPS sampling, PPS sampling number the whole way down. Now, this column is the, let's call it the hexagon number. Okay, so I can actually delete this for now, so I can show you the command. It's the lookup command, not the VLOOKUP. So let's see. Okay, so then the lookup command is it will actually look for this number. I can do equals parentheses lookup, and then the lookup value is the PPS sampling number. And then the lookup vector, this is actually going to give the minimum and maximum range. So I can actually select this whole, the minimum maximum vector or range. And I'm just going to push F4 to fix that, comma, and then the result. And that means the result would be actually the hexagon number. Here it's called FID, but same thing. I'd select that. So that matches. That matches along with the minimum and maximum range rows, and then close parentheses. And so now number 29 is going to go into the hexagon number 14,787. So let's just quickly look at that. 29 goes into, see, 14,787. That's the hexagon number. So now you can see how this is going to work, right? So I can just drag this down all the way to the bottom. So that's step one. So now I've matched up the hexagon number with its cluster number, okay, that I want to assign it. Now, let's just go up here, and then I can, that's step one. Step two is just running a simple VLOOKUP. And so the lookup value would be this hexagon ID, comma, and then my new table array is just the hexagon ID and the cluster number I want to assign it. I can fix that with the F4 button, comma, and it's going to say column index number. So I'd want to use 2 in this case because I want it to pull the cluster number here, because it's just 1 is the hex number column and 2 is a cluster number column. So I'll do 2, and then it's going to ask me true or false. So I want an approximate match or an exact match, and I want an exact match, false, and then enter. So now look at this. We are matching that up. So Nico had given this a number 1, but it's for me the number 84. Okay, so now let me just jump down to the very bottom. Just put a bunch of X's here so it will stop my mouse. So now all I have to do is do Control Copy, down 1, and then I can just jump to the end and paste. And you can see here that most of them are this $sign, or is a number sign NA, but that's fine, right? So that just means that it didn't work, but it's working a bunch of the time. So we can scroll down really quickly, or maybe what we could easily do is pop over here. I will do a new filter, so that way my new variable is filterable. So I can easily just, if I want to delete those NAs, I just only select them, and then I can just quickly delete. And now if I go back to selecting everything, selecting all, here we go. So now, let's see if Nico's manual approach made any mistakes. Probably not, because Nico's awesome. So, okay, by cluster 10, it seems to be perfect. Perfect. So, okay, we'll scroll down. Okay. Something happened here. What's going on? So Nico has selected, okay, the number he has was 74,029. And that is actually right here, so it seems like that's correct. Mine is popping me down there, but I'm one row above. So let's see what number 113 is. Okay, number 113, this might actually be just a rounding issue. 29, 74029, and then it's hex number 20,436. So then, let's see, that should have, maybe mine made a mistake. Let's look for 113, and it should be 20,436. So mine did the correct selection for what it was supposed to do, but let's see if there's any decimals on these that might elucidate what's going on. See, look at this. So for some reason, there's decimal points in here, and they are not completely matching up. So Nico's is correct, as the numbers are rounded, but mine actually could not, was actually less than 24029's 0.346, so it actually chose the one above. I'll say Nico's is correct, so I'm just going to paste mine in here. So now we see, maybe we have to actually round the numbers to get completely round numbers before to do this. I didn't think about that. But then we have it. We have the 33 clusters, but I've already given them their numbers. So now that is maybe a slightly faster way of doing the PPS selection. It took me a 10-minute video to explain it, but maybe that's helpful for the future. Okay, bye.